Hey you guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another Dreamcatcher reaction. We have some more of their live singing. We have their live radio performance of Jazz Bar, and then Chase Me as well from the same studio. They have a lot of live singing performances from here. I reacted to Wonderland, I think, was the only one that I've done of these, but I loved it, so I wanted to do more of these. I actually didn't even plan to do a Dreamcatcher reaction with this batch, but I made a post the other day. I don't know, I'm sure like a lot of my subs, a lot of you guys saw it, but I officially bought tickets to the concert. The tour that they're doing, and they're coming to Chicago in July 7th, I think it is. I gotta go check the date again. I got the alarm set for, for it, but I think it's July. It's early July. The first 5 to 7 days of July, they're coming to Chicago. And yeah, man, I sat and I pondered for I found out the beginning of the week when they posted on Instagram after their win, which I thought was real player for them to do. That was cool. After they got their first win, they announced the tour. That was dope. I wonder if they just expected to get the win. I wonder if what they would have done with that announcement if they didn't win. If they would have still announced it, if they would have waited, or if they just wanted to capitalize on all the publicity. But again, I told you guys beginning of the year, I was like, we're gonna get Dreamcatcher's probably gonna be outside of new groups that are debuting and stuff. In terms of veteran groups, I think Dreamcatcher's gonna make the biggest jump out of everybody in the game. Outside of new groups and Queendom, Queendom participants, because Queendom is going to shoot up a lot of people. Just on exposure and stuff like that. But outside of them, I knew Dreamcatcher, that they've got a bunch of concerts that they're in terms of shows and festivals that they're doing that K-pop acts haven't been at, in different parts. I think someone was telling me they're going to Germany or something. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But again, and then this US tour, again, my condolences to everybody who they aren't coming to see yet, because I know a lot of people are upset about that, how they called it a world tour and it's pretty much an American tour. And that's why I thought when I first heard a world tour. But I feel like they're gonna add dates maybe later on, and they just want to kind of just do the States and then find where their biggest audiences are, in other areas, and then what I would say, I know a lot of people were expressing their displeasure. I would just say different areas just need to keep up their support for Dreamcatcher, because you never know, these companies are always watching. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna try to capitalize on all this momentum, and they're probably watching and waiting to see what their most popular, where they're most popular, in terms of foreign places, and they're probably going to keep track of the support and the amount of fans that they get from this place and that place and that place. I would just say, just keep up the support. Make sure that make sure that your area is one of those that are on their radar, because I would say I would be shocked if they didn't add more tour, and really just add more tour dates later on and really capitalize on this. But I digress. So I am going to the concert. I'm excited to see that. I'm not really a big concert person. I don't think I've ever really been to a straight up concert where I didn't know who was performing. I've been to I have some friends that are in the music industry and stuff. I've been to their shows and stuff, but in terms of going to, especially something that's a whole other different scale in terms of K-pop. I've never been in that type of environment or anything. So I know it'll be interesting. It would definitely be a very good experience, I feel like, and I'm just excited for it. So again, super happy for all the girls, super proud of them for their 2 wins that they've gotten. so far. And yeah, let's jump into Jazz Bar Live. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And then yeah, Dreamcatcher singing Jazz Bar Live. This is probably one of my favorite songs by them, honestly. Just because I didn't know that they could. I didn't realize they. Let me rephrase this right real quick. I didn't realize that they. I knew that vocally they could go this route, but it was something in the back of my head when I first listened to Dreamcatcher. Like, man, I feel like they would be dope in like a R&B jazzier type of concept. And then when you guys pointed this song out, I was like, wow, like, okay, this is what I envision. You know what I mean? So I was happy for that. Jiu has purple hair. This is okay. Oh, Hondong isn't here. It's still unbelievable to me how well they sing live. That's the main rapper. It's the main rapper, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Xian be in her bag, man. Gayan is so focused. I'm sorry, Jiu in purple hair is just earth-shattering. Hey. Who is this? Hold on, is this? Okay, that was backtrack. It's the main rapper, ladies and gentlemen. Yoon and Gayan, crazy. Wait, is Yoon clowning? I'm sorry, bro. They are the craziest professionals I've ever seen in my life. Come on, Yoon, you better scat. Come on, Yoon, get in that bag. Yoon would be a main vocal on any other group. So that was Dreamcatcher with Jazz Bar Live. I said at the end, Yu Young would be a main vocal in 90% of other groups. I think that like how I view her is kind of how I view Sugi from Red Velvet. They just happen to be in a group with an absolute monster of a vocalist between Wendy of Red Velvet and Xion of Dreamcatcher. They're two of the most monster vocalists, I think. Because the reason why I like Xion so much, I don't think people realize like the concept that they do, the amount of breath that she needs to have for the intensity of the songs that they make. It's so much breath that goes along with these notes, and you have to match the intensity of the instrumentals and just the intensity of the vibe. Like you have to meet that vibe every single time, and I think that from Xion's perspective, like she meets that every time. Like it's always a level of emotion and pitch that you always have to hit in that type of concept, and she does it to a T. I think that, like I said, I think that the jazzier and R&B vibe, I really think that Xion could get in her bag in those. I think she could give an R&B, like a straight hard R&B. I think she could give a straight jazzy, scatting and all type of whatever. But I just think that her and Yu Young specifically, like I just think they really, really have a lot of range. But I just, again, as a group, they all serve such a crucial, vital purpose. And they are such a group that I just feel like, yeah, they can cover each other if somebody's not there, but I just feel like each member is so needed. I always notice when somebody's not there. Again, that's the first thing I say. I'm like, where's Hondong? They have so much. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. They just have a lot of, I guess charisma would be the right word. They just have a lot of charisma, a lot of confidence. And that's why I was saying I think that the industry is in trouble, because I think any sense of doubt that might have creeped into their heads from not having a win for so long has just evaporated and went up in smoke. So now it's like the confidence is at an all-time supreme high, which is what they deserve. And with them going to do all of these shows and all of these world tours, it's just they have they had the talent, I felt like, and I still think that they were confident beforehand, don't get me wrong, but now it's just like they know, like I know they're gonna kill it, like I know they're gonna kill these shows 100%, because I feel like they probably have more pressure on themselves to get a music show win than to go on tour in the States. That's kind of crazy to think about, but I just feel like now that they've done that, they feel like they can do anything. And man, that's a dangerous sight when you got a group this talented and this energetic. So yeah, let's get into Chase Me Live. Come on, Hondo. Come on, Yu Young. This might be my favorite chorus from them. Someone asked me the other day why they thought why I thought that GU could control them, I guess, how she does, because they're so like chaotic as a group. And I mean, I feel like she's just as chaotic as the rest of them. And I was fooled when I first got into them because I just thought like, oh, okay, it's just all these extroverts and then it's just this introverted leader. Like Jiu is just as crazy as every last one of them. And she's one of, I feel like she looks like one of the most comfortable idols on stage that I've seen in the industry. Like she's always smiling, she's always in the moment. Like no matter what the biggest moment is, doesn't matter what they're performing. If they're performing, if they're just sitting still, just singing, if they're performing like the what is it, Taki Taki cover, like if they're really getting like into the music, like she just fits like out of nowhere. Like I've seen her at a fan sighting just get into Love Shot. Like that. They just turn the beat on and she just turned into a whole different person. So I feel like plus I feel like they know how much leaders go through, especially with a group that's been through as much as Dreamcatcher probably has. So it's probably so much respect that just automatically goes to the leader that other members technically like I'm happy I don't have to deal with that, you know what I mean? Because when I first got into them, I was like, okay, she didn't seem like she talked ever. Like that was just my impression. Like I was like, okay, I think she's just the reserved one that's just in charge of everybody. No, she's just she is just as crazy as the rest of them, and I love it. That's really a pleasant surprise. Yuyun and Gayum messing with each other every time. Hey, hey. Come on, Dami, with the shoulders. Don't hurt him, Dami. Hey. Bro, G has been dancing since the beat dropped. Handong. Ah, she's so pretty. That's what I'm saying. They make like oh my God, just listen how her voice is carrying. Wow. So that was Dreamcatcher with Chase Me live. Yeah, that's like what I was saying about Xian before. Like her voice just carries, and a lot of Dreamcatcher stuff, it's a lot of build up. It's a lot of build up vocally. It's not just like hitting the note and then back down. Like it's a lot of here, then here, then here, then here, then here. It takes a lot of breath for that. And she has it down to a T, absolute T. Yeah, man, they just you can see the vision. You can see like they're a prime example, and I love stories like this. They're definitely one of the prime examples of K-pop. Just I feel like they're gonna gain a lot of fans that learn about one. I told somebody this the other day. I feel like they're going to gain a lot of fans that don't necessarily like K-pop, or that aren't necessarily fans of their concept. Like they might be K-pop fans but don't necessarily love their concept, but they're gonna gain fans. I'm talking about just the members themselves, the girls themselves are going to get fans because of, I feel like anybody can relate to, can at least appreciate the journey that they've been on, what they've gone through, you know, almost not making it here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel like everything from this point on for the members is going to be so surreal to them, because you know they could this might not have been it. You know what I'm saying? One different move here, one false move here, one mistake here, and they might not have been here. So I think that's what really makes it so special, seeing them at this level. I'm just so happy for them again. I don't think I've ever been happier for people that I don't know personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy for them. And even this quick amount of time I've been in the industry, I haven't even been a fan for super long, but I just have a soft spot for situations like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they really persevered, and they you know, it's heartwarming, man. It's heartwarming to see them. You know, they were already winners, but to see them really get what they deserve. And now I feel like I said, this year is going to be huge for them. I feel like they're going to shock a lot of people this year. They're going to grow exponentially. And it's going to be big. I feel like they're going to get more music show wins. Honestly, I feel like they need to hit us with another comeback towards the end of the year, because I just feel like the amount of exposure and the amount of momentum they're going to have this year, you know, I know the girls are going to be so exhausted from probably how much they're going to fit in the schedule, but I feel like they're going to be so appreciative of it as well, because of the opportunity that they've worked towards. Like, I just feel like they're going to be grateful to be overworked this year, you know what I'm saying? Because of, like I said, because of what they've achieved and what they're pushing for still. So again, Dreamcatcher Supremacy 2022, you can go back and check my older posts. I called it before they got their first win. I think I called it New Year's or the beginning of the year for sure. Like, Dreamcatcher is going to dominate 2022 outside of, you know, the new debut groups from the big three and, you know, Queendom performers. And like, you know, like, of course, like legendary groups that come back, but like I just feel like Dreamcatcher is gonna be like, outside of like, you know, the smaller company groups or like, you know, the steady groups and that line up the industry, they're gonna make that jump. Definitely think they're gonna make the biggest jump this year. So before you guys go, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.